Risks involved in bring your own device in the organization. Mitigation strategies. Nearly everyone has a smartphone and a laptop these days. With large portions of the workforce taking on hybrid or fully remote positions, many are using these devices to complete their work and access company data. This practice can save your organization when it comes to hardware costs. But is it worth a cybersecurity risk? Bring your own device, BYOD, programs experienced significant popularity in recent years. LinkedIn's information security group and crowd research partners BYOD and mobile device study found that cost isn't always the biggest motivator behind BYOD adoption, with security leaders citing the following motivations. Increased employee mobility, 63%. Employee satisfaction, 56%. Productivity, 55%. Despite the benefits, over one-third of security pros admit that their company's BYOD program imposes a major burden on their security resources, according to the same study. 1. Data leakage. Regardless of whether your employees need to access their corporate email or protected payroll information via mobile, data leakage is a possibility when personal devices come into play. Data can be lost or exposed when devices are misplaced or stolen, or if a personally owned device has malware on it. While cloud technology has mitigated most data loss due to device damage, security barriers and backups are crucial to a healthy BYOD program. Ways to prevent data leakage include mobile device management. In case of loss or theft, an MDM program can enable IT to remotely wipe a device to ensure sensitive information is not exposed. Smarter data provisioning. Minimum necessary access is the smartest way to limit exposure. Role-based provisioning is optimal for security. The use of app segregation and/or a VPN. Segregation and VPNs prevent sensitive data from being leaked via sketchy public wireless hotspots, and can create barriers between personal and work content on a personal device. File integrity monitoring. Agent-based file integrity monitoring software that operates at the kernel level can notify IT the moment malware gains access to a device, allowing you to take action before it impacts your network. 2. Malicious apps. Not all personal apps are what they appear to be, or have any business being on your end user's mobile devices. Some may remember the Pokémon Go craze that took over a few years ago. A large quantity of fake and malicious apps accompanied this craze. It is reported that some of the confirmed malicious apps included titles such as Pokémon Go Ultimate, Guide and Cheats for Pokémon Go, and Install Pokémon Go, in order to appeal to fans of the game. In some cases, malicious apps have the potential to take control of the user's mobile device. This can result in surveillance, unexpected data or call charges, or loss of personal or work information. Your users need training on app best practices. This knowledge-based training should include the importance of only downloading content from app stores. In many cases, malicious mirror or personal apps are downloaded through web pages. 3. Device management challenges. With any mobile device, employee or company-owned, there are risks associated with a loss of control. When an endpoint walks out of your company's building, it can be difficult to control whether it's used on questionable free wireless connections or whether it will be misplaced and stolen. Protecting mobile and laptop endpoints from exposure requires IT pros to focus on a mix of device security, layered protecting, and smarter provisioning. Your team must also train end users in the safe use of personal devices for business purposes. Some management and training opportunities you should pursue to keep your company data safe include mobile device management. MDM allows employees to remotely control the content and security. When coupled with file integrity monitoring, IT pros can establish an optimal level of control. Enterprise app stores, providing employees with easy access to the right apps approved for business use can mitigate the risks of shadow IT, or employees using apps outside approval or your VPN. Single sign-on. A password-protected lock screen is likely not enough protection for endpoints. IT pros can enable smart user authentication without disrupting productivity by segregating and protecting your mobile apps via a single sign-on (SSO) requirement. Multi-factor authentication (MFA) requires employees to verify their identities through a password and a second measure such as a mobile application. This measure helps ensure that only verified parties access your organizational data. 4. Device infection. The vast majority of users with an infected smartphone don't know their device is carrying malware. Even more concerning, feelings of app fatigue, or excess exposure to mobile content, can make users careless about mobile security. They may not read the terms of service on new apps or think twice before granting excessive permissions when downloading new content. Outdated mobile operating systems can be a major risk factor, with some of the most vicious forms of malware primarily affecting outdated OSs. With any BYOD program, IT pros should ensure that mobile OSs are kept up to date. Even new OSs have vulnerabilities, so it's also crucial to use file integrity monitoring to immediately detect and act on device infection.
For more informative videos, do like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel A to DGC Production and hit that bell icon for latest updates.